everybody! I missed you! It's been a long week, and I was working the night shift this week. I hated it on Monday. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what the fuck did I just get myself into? But, Tuesday on was great. Everything, as far as great as factory work can be, just have my own area. I bought myself a little speaker and it lights up. I listen to tarot readings or podcasts or music, and I just run the machine and I do my thing. I still get to see everybody because I come in about 3 o'clock. You're supposed to be there at 3:15, which I got told when I turned in my timesheet. They're like, you're coming in at 3? I was like, yeah. They're like, come in at 3:15. I was like, okay. They're watching those hours. But, I'll get overtime sometimes. We don't have overtime right now. Well, night shift really doesn't get overtime because we already get out at 2 a.m. anyway. But if we do get overtime, it's only until 2:45 and they cut you off. So day shift gets all the overtime. They come in at 4 in the morning and work till 3 or whenever. But adjusting from night to day, it's a little rough this time. I'm a bit older now. At 11 o'clock every night, I was like, come on, we can do this. Inside, I was getting very sleepy because I was used to the day shift. But anyway, we don't have overtime right now because we're having a material shortage. I actually did jobs last night that were supposed to go out in October, but couldn't because we didn't have ink or paper because of all this fucking truck issues and all this shit. Anyway, hi guys. This reading is going to be another rando. I'm in my family area of my favorite cemetery. This is where I come now a lot to do readings. I just get great, I'm just able to channel better here. This is my soil, my turf, if you will. My sacred soil. Grandma and Grandpa are here, right there. And my Aunt Kathy's next to my Aunt Linda and my Uncle Greg are that way. And everybody in between is my friends and other family members. J. Lou, over there. What's up, buddy? My brother from another side of parents. Justin was his name. Justin Lewis. So we call him J. Lou. Shuffling. What's up for the collective? I kind of feel like it's going to be a love reading, because that's just been the vibes through this whole new moon in Scorpio. A lot of love issues and self-love issues. I'm just going to shuffle until I feel pulled to draw a card, because I'm getting a lot of song downloads. Listen. Where's this thing that I bought? Where did I put it? I was at the thrift store looking for jeans because I didn't want to buy new jeans for work because you get ink on them and shit and ruin them. Why spend money on nice stuff? Anyway, you can still get nice stuff at the thrift store. Kind of looks like my ear's gone with this light. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. Anyway, I was looking through the CDs because my car is new, but it's not. And it has a CD player, and I was kind of excited about it. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in high school again. Whoever got this car took very good care of it. It's in good shape, but it's old. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care. It runs good. Betsy has been good to me. She's going in the shop Monday for new tires, or new shoes, as I call it for her. Anyway, with these tangents, I'm sorry. I was looking through the CDs, and I like Celine Dion. I never owned a CD. I think the only song I really know is My Heart Will Go On, and a few other famous ones that played when I was a kid. But the CD kept jumping out at me, and it was from a blind person. I don't know if you can tell, there's Braille on there. So I was touching it, and I was I couldn't put it down. For some reason I put it in my cart subconsciously. like, instead of putting it on back on the shelf. And I walked over and I was looking through the hoodies and I looked down and I was like, oh, why did I put this in my cart? And like randomly through the whole store, because I look at everything, I kept picking it up and doing this. I think, and then, anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I came out and I listened to this all, like, as I was driving around apartment hunting. Sorry, this lady. 1 second. I'm sorry. This is a little dinky ass town, and you're gonna see people you know and shit, or know in your family, especially my family. So there's a lady and a guy. That's a bad part of coming here when it's still daylight. And I'm parked over here too. Anyway. What was I talking about? See, distractions. I think that's also part of your message. In your fields, distracted, like your thoughts are going towards, I think it's about love, so it's got to be about a person. I'm not sugarcoating shit today. Like, sometimes I feel like they're talking about career and work at the same time, but I feel like 100%. I just looked up and the gravestone is shaped as a heart. Like, duh. I parked in front of a heart. Okay? This is a love reading. Anyway, they have Braille on the inside. And I kept opening it and touching it. And I listened to this CD, like, every fucking song. And I was like, oh my God. This is the collective. This is my situation. There's some songs in here. I was like, yeah! Sing it. Because that's my life, bro. Lady. I gotta come up with a different term. Because I call everybody bro, but we don't all have penises, so that's stupid. I don't know. My slang changes by the day. Also, can I do a collective rant? Because I'm so sick of this. I get this all the time. Like, especially with being newly single and, like, you're too into things. You have your hands in 20 different pots. You can't settle down. You can't be tamed. You can't be tied down. And yeah, all this shit. Like, this is how I've been like this my whole life with passion projects. I'm a very creative person. It takes a very rare breed to understand this if you're not this kind of creative genius. It's better like this way. I guess, writers don't understand why I write and then I do all this other creative shit. And then, this is getting back to your reading. Just bear with me. There's a method to my madness. So creative people, they still put you in a box. Like, if you're a painter, you gotta paint. If you're a singer, you gotta write music and sing. If you're a writer, you can only write books or children's books or greeting cards or fucking pilots or something. But listen, I'm a wanderer as far as projects. Yes, you're right. I cannot be tied down. I want to try everything. I want to understand things. I want to do things that people like. I want to see what it's like living there and doing that job. And then I see something and I wonder what their life is like. So I go and I try it. I'm a human and an experience who's here to fucking learn shit. I don't care about putting 25 fucking years in one company. Like, monotony, as far as work, I cannot deal. And this is like, you can write books. I can be a writer and I can write a hit song for a singer. I can design my outfit. Like, why do I have to just focus on one fucking thing? Like, I cannot stand it. And just because this is, again, going towards the collective, I'm getting there. I'm so aggravated because I see so many people out there with their minds trapped. Either they can't get over the fact of what I do, or they are just like me and they can't get people to understand what the fuck they're trying to do. Let me just explain this. There are some people born on this earth that are very focused on their careers and they have talents and they have passion projects and they just do that one thing and they do it great. And then there's people that can do 5 or 6 different things and they do those 5 or 6 things different great things. And they, like, look at a singer who's also an actress, who also writes a book, who also voice acts. Like, they're doing all these multiple things, but it's all inside one multi-universe. Then there's people who, like I said, have one craft, like an attorney, and they go on and they set these precedents and they change the world, or they grow up to be the president and they focus on politics and that's their thing. Then there's people like me who are born to not have a thing. You don't need a thing. Let go of titles. Sorry. These people, like, literally did this to me the other day, too. I can't with people. Literally the same coats. Literally the same route. The same fucking dog. And they did the same thing, like, creep up on my car. They're, like, looking in my car. Like, what is this? I mean, probably looks like I'm talking to myself, so I get it. But I'll grill you back. If you're gonna be nosy, I will grill you back, fuckers. Yes, I know you're watching me. Like, this whole shit is huge, and you can walk anywhere, and no. They walk right up to my car. I mean, I'm polite, I smile, but I grill at the same time. Like, I'll be nice because of my family, but I'm also teaching you a lesson at the same time. You want to spy on me? I will spy on you back. Anyway. Fuck. Today, just collectively, are you annoyed? Frustrated? Can I get back to what I was talking about? All these fucking distractions. Their dog is cute, though. I'm just saying, the whole fucking place, and they always creep up on my car, looking in. What is this girl doing? Ask me, bro! I will tell you. Don't be sneaky if you can't be sneaky. It's just annoying. Like, if you're a good sneak and I don't really notice what you're doing, I'm not affected. If you're a bad sneak and you're like, really? Really? Anyway, okay, so there's people like me who are born not to have a thing, like a certain thing. Like, their job here, they slip by, you know. We don't have to be known for things. We don't have to be famous. We don't have to have epic amounts of money. We don't, like, I understand. I come from a family who's very traditional. Grow up, go to school, get a career, make money, retire, have the big house, have the white picket fence, have the kids and the perfect marriage, and blah, blah, blah. I fucking get it. This is why I had such a hard time becoming who I am, and why it took so long in my 30s for me to, like, listen, I don't give a fuck about what I'm not going to college, okay? I think it's a fucking trap. I tried it for 2 years. It's a fucking trap, and I don't like it. I do not belong there. You're clipping my goddamn wings. I got shit to do. I don't want to sit in a classroom. I am a very intelligent person. If I want to learn something, I will go, like in Good Will Hunting, I will go do it for $1.50 in late charges at the fucking library. I don't need to go to Harvard, okay? Anyway, I don't need the wipe. I don't need the house. I don't need it. Like, yeah. Same people. Different set with a different dog, but they already walked by me. This is what I mean. Why do I come home? Anyway, this is how famous people feel. I mean, not that I'm famous or like anyone. They're just bored. This is a small town with nothing to do. Just saying. Find something else to do. I can't deal. It's like distractions, frustration. I feel you out there, collective. Anyway, don't, like, there is no order to your life. You gotta let it go. I am the most fucking loyal asshole. Like, not that I'm an asshole, but like when I am loyal to somebody, like a person, like a family, I can stay in one spot and I can do 50 things and I can still have time for my fucking family. Like, why do we put limitations on ourselves? Time limits, titles. You don't need a plan, okay? You don't need to have something set in stone. That might work. Listen, I'm a Virgo. I need fucking structure. I totally get it. But my structure is in here. My home is here. Here and here. This is spiritual people. You don't need a fucking white picket fence. You don't need a college degree. You don't need to be told, because I'm a woman, I need to be in the fucking house all day watching the goddamn kids. I will love my kids. My kids will know it. I will be at every fucking sports game. I will wipe their ass. I will put them to bed as often as I can. But I grew up with a fucking mother who worked 5 fucking jobs because she was the only one. And I feel like you can be a great fucking... Look at my life. I bust my fucking ass. I work hard. I put everything I have. And my mother wasn't there to coddle me 24 fucking 7. I know my mom loves me. I never have to question that. She is always there for every... She got 5 fucking kids. If we call her, she is there. Like, I don't know how she fits us all in one day. Okay? But she gets shit done. And she always had a career. I do not believe in... And I don't want the world to believe in... Grow up. Go to school. If that's what you want, that's your path. I'm not mocking it. If that works for you, I totally get it. I understand. Like, I went to school. I did the thing. It took me a minute. I rebelled. I left home at 18 like, no, I'm not doing your shit. I'm out of here. I'm going to figure out the world by myself. And I did for a while, and it was great. And I'm so glad I did, because I get shit done because of that time. I had to learn. I didn't have no support system. I was out there flailing in the wind by my fucking self, thinking I knew shit, and I didn't. And I learned a lot of hard lessons. That was my path. I am thankful every day that I did that. And there are some people that will feel that way about their degree. My mom got a degree at 50 years old. Okay? She graduated college at 50, and every single one of us screamed our goddamn face off. And everybody in her class did too. Like, you can accomplish things in your own time and your own fucking way. And there is no plan. There is no structure to how you parent, to how you love, to what marriage you have, to what a commitment looks like. You will figure it out. If it matters to you, you figure it the fuck out. You figure it out. I don't need a fucking plan. I don't need a home. My home is here. I mean, technically speaking, right now, I do need a home because I can't fucking deal with this nomad shit. Like, I can't wait to have an established studio again with all my tools out. So, yeah, I do need a home. I'm not, like, go be homeless. You know, I'm not saying that. But, like, home is what you make of it. And it's what it looks like in here that matters. Like, what is your happiness? Is it a white picket fence and the family and cooking dinner every night? And if that's your calling, boo-boo, grab it and take it. If you are a nomad like me, if you want to figure your own shit out, your parents won't tell you this, your teachers won't tell you this. You gotta do you in this life. Don't wake up at 40 years old and regret that you didn't follow your own fucking path. You don't have to go to school at 18. I went to school at 23. Well, 21. 20? 21 to 23. I don't fucking know. I was nomad. I was doing shit. I'm old as fuck. I think I started in 20. At 20, took some time off, went back at 21. Then took more time off because, like I said, I fucking hated it. And went back at 23. There's like skips. Back to school skips. Because I was fighting myself. I was fighting it. And that's what my point is. I was trying to do what I was told. Like, what was expected of me. And the whole time I was doing it, my inside spirituality is like, what the fuck are you doing? Go live on base. Fuck this school. Bye. When I met C, detour. My life has been a series of fucking detours. But that's my journey and my point to the collective. I feel like a lot of you are frustrated out there in the love situation. Some of you might be like me and people just don't fucking get you. Like, I will be a fucking excellent wife. My husband will want for nothing from me. And I'm still going to be a boss-ass bitch and get my work done. And I'm going to be a goddamn good mother. And I don't need to do it like everybody else. You need to have that confidence, people. And tell people to fuck off. When they tell, like, I guess it also comes from I come from a family of a series of single mothers. And everybody's got shit to say. Why do you have kids with people if, everybody's got, this is their path. They're meant to be a mother on their own and they fucking knock it out of the park. It looks different for everybody. You gotta do you. And don't let that be, I think that's just a deciding factor. In my own situation, maybe for you as a collective. If you have to sit there and explain why, like you're not, like I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none. It takes too long to sit there and master it. I want to learn more. I remember what I need to remember from it. And career-wise, I move on. But I don't leave people behind. I don't abandon people or my responsibilities. This is being that inner child. My career and my creative endeavors is like recess at school. Like it's the free hour to do whatever the fuck you feel like doing that day. But when it comes to structure, I'm organized. I'm a fucking Virgo. You know what I mean? But I'm also a Leo. So my passions come out in my work and other areas. But I'm a lady and will be quiet. But this is what we're going to focus on, love. I don't know why I just tangented out for 21 goddamn minutes. But I felt like the world needed to hear it. You don't put yourself in a box because of everyone else's standards and just because they don't understand you. Like, especially if you're on a twin flame journey. In my situation, I feel like I don't know who my twin flame is, but I've been vibing out and doing my own spiritual work. I feel like we're exact opposites. Yin and yang. Very structured, free spirit. Over here, like, bling, doing my twin flame over here, like, I need to do this at such and such o'clock. And I'm just like, I don't know how it all works, but you gotta find somebody who gets you. And if you gotta explain yourself, well, let me clarify. Explaining yourself is gonna happen. That's how you get to know. But if they like push you and push you and push you and keep nagging you, because I fucking hate that. Why don't you settle down on one career? Why are you 37 years old and never been married? Because why? Why do I have to be married at 37? Like, is there a fucking rule somewhere that I didn't read? Men get married late all the time and nobody says shit. But because I don't have a penis, it's a fucking problem. Or they look at you like, what's wrong with you that you don't have you're not married with kids? Like, something's got to be wrong with you. Why? Why does something have... I don't like dating. I'm just going to live in the woods by myself with my dog. This is not your collective energy. I'm just ranting about myself. For a second, if you're trying to get a lady or a dude, don't do that because it's a total turn off. Into your reading. No. Blow off some steam. That's exactly what I'm doing. Frustrated in love. Maybe you're not finding the right person either. I feel like collectively people are just like wanting to, like I said, live in the woods by myself and just either one, give up because you're frustrated, like, this is annoying now, everybody's a turd. Or maybe you're not ready. Change the scenery. Moving on. Yeah. Change how you view things. Like, I get very frustrated when people... I don't mind asking questions, but then they interrogate. So I feel like in this setting, for people out here that are dating or trying to get to know someone or are curious about someone, you got to change the way you're looking at them. Because you can either be on one of two sides. You can be the one that's like, why? I don't understand why you're like this. Or I have a fear that you're going to abandon me because you can't seem to lock down one. You know, people think if your career is sporadic, that your love's going to be sporadic. And that's so fucking not true. It's so not true. But society teaches you that an established person in this world goes to the 9 to 5 and has a degree and makes such and such zeros after their number and lives in a certain house, and that's what success looks like. You're brainwashed. Success is inner happiness and doing what you're doing and living the life that you want to live. It doesn't look like anything. It's a feeling. That's success. Inner happiness, true joy. So, change the fucking scenery. You don't need to fit anyone's standards, and no one's standards have to fit yours. Opposites can attract, and it can make it work. If you can make it work if you let go of that fucking box that society has put on what is a successful, stable relationship. What does that look like? It doesn't look like anything. It's a feeling. It's meeting a person and I'll figure it the fuck out. I just want a life with that person. Everything else can be figured the fuck out. I'm willing to do that. That's love. That's what the right choice is. You don't need a fucking plan. They don't have to have certain things to be stable for you. How do you feel? Does this person make you feel good? Do they lift you up? Are they helpful? Are they a joy to your life? Does your heart sing when they're around? That's what matters, not things, titles, degrees, jobs, zeros after your name. Like, all that is 3D fucking bullshit, and it doesn't matter. And if you're choosing, or if people are choosing you just on that, that's fucking shallow, and you're gonna have a shallow relationship. Be courageous. Be willing to say, you know what? I'm just gonna do it my way. And if that can't make sense to you, if you're wanting answers so bad about what I do, I'm not the one for you. Don't allow yourself to be interrogated, or what I mean by interrogated is, you know how when you're talking to someone and you're explaining something and they either try to paint you as stupid or they try to talk you out of it in some way, or I just can't wrap my brain around. Well, good fucking for you that you can't wrap your brain around me. Check, please. I don't want to deal with someone who can't wrap their brain around me. You are not for me. Thank you for clarifying that. Have a nice day. Like, I won't be that rude, but inside, that's what I do. That's what I do. Invest in your spirit. Exactly. Invest in yourself. Grow that tree. You decide what kind of tree you are in this life. Do you want to be maple? Do you want to be oak? Do you want to be birch? Do you want to be a willow tree? Whatever the fuck tree you want to be, honey, you plant that seed and you grow it. And you become that fucking tree. And everyone can just fuck off. And you will make room in this world yourself. And that tree will get as big or as small as you wish. Fuck everybody and what they think and what they gotta say, collective. I'm feeling your frustration. This place, I get so animated here. Thinking so. Yeah, be patient. The right one will come. You don't need to settle. You don't need to settle. There is no clock ticking. There is no time period. Like, maybe I'm talking to women collective here for a minute, but I'm so fucking sick of this world. And they're fucking, like, men date a younger... I'm not trying to be sexist, but this is just something that needs to change in society, and we're going to talk about it. Another side note. It's just a tangent time of day. If you don't want to hear it, I won't be offended if you click off. But men date younger women, and they're applauded for it. Like, oh, go you. A girl dates a younger man, and oh my god, is she having a midlife crisis? That's never going to last. Or she must be getting bad. Like, they'd make it like some twist here. And men are like, pat each other on the back. And like, it's acceptable and it's kind of common. But a woman gets gossiped about. Like, there's all these fucking double standards when it comes to love. And I don't like it. Don't tell me that I should have babies. Guess what? I fucking tried, dick. Do you want to talk about that? Take a bite. How much time do you have? Like, don't assume shit about people. Maybe they want children. Maybe they tried. Maybe they don't want children, and that's totally fucking fine. Like, why are people fucking judgy when it comes to women? Whether you're woman dating, man, it doesn't fucking matter. This can even happen in gay relationships, men. Like, the more feminine ones are like, why aren't you settled down? You like to cook and take care of, like, fuck you. Just because we like to take care of kids, we like to cook, we like to clean, doesn't mean we're just gonna go be someone's fucking wife because we want to be a wife. We're waiting, we're being patient for the right fucking one. There is no time clock. This doom and gloom society, man, they fucked us all up, bro. They did. Spread the light. Speak your truth. By being different, someone in your life who's younger than you, could be a niece, nephew, friend, a kid, somebody who, if you're like a teacher, it doesn't fucking matter. You're going to inspire the youth to say, hey, there is differences. There are people out here doing things differently. Even though there always has been difference, it's seeing that difference that persuades that young mind to believe that they can do something for themselves and do something their own way. They have courage if they see someone in their life who has rebelled. So being a rebel, you're changing the younger version of yourself somewhere in their mind and how they think. There's a grand scheme to everything. Talk to spirit. Listen, Spirit and I have gotten close over the last few years, but the last month specifically, I'm like, Spirit, what the fuck? Like, they have become my confidant, and they give me confidence. But have that explanation within yourself, like especially when you're sitting down dating. It's like you don't have to, like, if you're not somebody who talks to Spirit, this is like, how does this person make me feel? So, do I want to see this person again? Do I feel like it's something that's going to have longevity? And if you're not looking for longevity, then you don't need to ask yourself that. But it's like asking your spirit those questions. Your spirit, your soul. Am I happy? Is this right? Am I going too fast? Did I ask enough questions? Like, make sure you're doing right by yourself and ask for that guidance and those signs, and I feel like Spirit will step in and help you. Hey now. Step away from the crowd, exactly like I was saying. Everybody has their own plan. You don't need to do what... take no offense. People get angry when you veer off path, especially if it's like parents. Like, I raised you to go to school, all this hard work I put into for you to do this. But if doing this is your true joy, or being this is your true joy, doing anything else is selling yourself short. And I don't say thank you to those who accept you for who you are. Say thank you that you're different. Thank God for your difference. Difference makes the world go round. I don't care what anyone says. It's not money. It's not power. It's not fame. It's difference. And those different people that just happen to walk into someone's day and they're unforgettable and they create moments and memories that alter people's lives. I want to be like that. Or that person was nice to me when I really fucking needed it. And they remember that person and then they're nice to someone else. Ripples. People get caught up. Gotta be famous. Gotta have... No. That's not how you change the world. You change the world by being you. By being authentic. And people gravitating to you for what you're gifted in. It's not you standing up on a soapbox saying, hey, I'm great. Over here. Woo! You want to be perfect? I'll tell you how. You want to be famous? I'll get you there. It's like, that's what the world is selling you, and you need to walk by and like, bullshit, don't step in the bullshit. Be that person. Say yes to what feels right. Only say yes to a love situation. Like I said, have you asked yourself those questions? Do you feel comfortable? Does it light your soul on fire in a good way? Then say yes, and fuck everything else. You can work the rest out. Do you want that person? Do you want to make it work with that person? Will you fight for that person? Then say yes. Ooh, some of you out there are going to be connecting with your soul family. meeting people that are meant to come into your life. I feel like you're going through a spiritual awakening, and why I'm getting so animated, because so am I. This is what people don't understand. As a spiritual teacher, yes, I awakened years ago, but I'm constantly awakening. I'm constantly evolving into more spiritual and more spiritual. There is no top tier. There is no ending your spiritual growth. From the minute you're born to the minute you die, this life cycle ends. But your spiritual lesson goes up with you and back down. It never ends. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And some lifetimes you're lucky enough to remember it or see it or have that confidence in those gifts. Like this life, I am well aware, probably more than anything. Like, I don't know. I can't remember every life, so I don't know if I've been more clued in on my past lives before, but I feel like this life, I really learned a lot about past life. My past lives. If anything else, take no offense, came back out. People are different. Like, don't be offended. If people can't accept your difference and your glow and your shine and they're being haters, they see something in themselves that they're lacking by seeing you, if that makes sense. If you're very animated like me or very positive and people gravitate to you, they see that and they want that, but they don't know how to express that, and they feel disgust or not worthy of it in themselves, and that makes them angry at themselves, and they turn that anger and they reflect it on you. It's a response to an inner ouch, if you will. So don't ever be offended by people who judge you or try to tell you that you're doing the wrong thing, because they want to be free and they're trapped in something. And that's a horrible feeling. Have compassion and pray that someday they feel free enough to be themselves. Let go and flow. Let go of the expectations placed upon you at your birth. Expectations of other people, what they have for you. Your path is yours. And you can either follow everyone else's trail or you can blaze your own. And honey child, blaze your fucking own, because life is short. And you will reap something so rewarding and so fulfilling by following spirit and your soul and what makes you happiness. Wealth isn't money. It's joy and happiness and love. And love is hard and complicated. So stop putting people on pedestals and having these untrue expectations of, I blame Disney. Like, relationships, yes, they're loving and dovey and kissy and lots of passion, and that can ebb and flow. There's some points where you're just kind of like, I'm not into it, but let's just cuddle and watch a movie. And then there's some points where you're mad at each other for things, and arguments may happen. Doesn't have to be big blowouts. Like, relationships are hard fucking work. It's not always a blast in a fucking glass, and it's not always hard and painful. Like, there's ebbs and flow. It's about, like I said, going back to the beginning. Do you want this person? Would you fight for this person? Are you willing to figure the fuck out for this person? As long as there's that, you will get through anything. Let's go to the Sacred Creators Oracle. This is going to be a long one, people. I don't question these lectures or why I get so animated, because I was fine. I was calm and zen. I pulled in this and I was thinking about the reading, and all this thing came up, and the CD, and like, I would never buy a Celine Dion CD, and I'm glad I did, because I learned like a lot of lessons just from trying to figure out why I'm so drawn to this CD and what these songs mean, and listening to spirit. And it wasn't just one song, it was every song. I have never in my life been more in tune with myself than when I walked away from my ex. I'm 100% free. And that pisses people off. Especially in the dating world. It's not going to help. The sun is setting. Ah, super bright. I guess we're just going to deal with it. Magic happens when you most expect it. yeah, like I know, as I was saying, I've never been more free in my life, and I know something is coming for it. I released something. I emptied my suitcase. It's about to get filled up. How many times have I said that in other people's readings? And that's exactly what this means. The magic is coming because you made room for it. Or when you make room for it, the magic will happen. Take what resonates to you. I am just talking to the collective who really want to go on a fool's journey, and maybe they don't have the courage to take those first steps. And people like me who are actively on their fool's journey and changing and evolving and growing, and maybe life's a little bit chaotic, but we're doing it together as a collective. External validation. Yeah. I know you can't see the cards, sorry. It's just a word anyway. And there's headphones. So, this has been me a lot this week, just in my own area, listening to music, tuning everybody out. I feel like a lot of you are like that. But like I said, external, like the world around you and what you're taught and all these expectations that you thought you had and all this validation you feel like you need to be successful. You gotta let it go. One second. I think she's talking to someone on her earphone. 1 second. I don't mind those ones. She didn't even look at the car or nothing once. Minding her beeswax. Oh, ambulance. I always do that when I see him with the lights on, because that's no bueno. Especially out here. The hospital is very, very, very far away. There's a lot of elderly around here too. Oh, card. Fearless expression. Some of you are so afraid. So afraid to speak your truth. So afraid to go for that thing or that person. So afraid to open up to love again because you've been burned. Honey child, I know all about that. You can't live jaded. You can't. I've been fighting myself all week. I'm like in and out of anger. Because the truth is I was lied to. And you find out after the fact. Like, I move out and someone moves in. But certain things were said. As in, I just want to be alone. I don't want to have a family. I know you want these things. Da, da, da. But you're having a family and I move out. Boom! Another lady in. But I'm the shady one. People play games. Don't be scared to speak your fucking truth. If somebody's being shady, I was feeling the need to tell you this. Call them out. Get it out of your body and move the fuck on. That was my lesson this week. I kept going in and out of anger. Like, I took the high road, but the truth of it is, I don't care what was said about me. Like, I'm not, oh no. And the po-pos too. Po-pos with their lights on. Around here, that usually means cardiac arrest. Let's everybody say a little prayer for that soul they're going to, that they are okay. Anyway, collaboration of souls. Yes. Like I said, soul family, people like me. You take the high road and you still get burned. And there's that anger. Like you are out here being honest and being fair. And somebody's shitting on your name, and you can lash out in anger and you can do it back, or you can stay on that high road. Stay on the high road and let it go and just trust that karma. That's a lesson. That's a karmic lesson that will come later, and they will understand what they did. Maybe they'll be made to feel how you felt or whatever. What goes around comes back around. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to be a fucking dick. But you do need to speak your truth and be like, listen, no, I'm not the one who fucked up here. I'm not the one who did wrong or was shady and fucking lied. Like, you can speak that and just go about your way. You don't need to place vendettas. You don't need to do anything other than speak your truth. Forgive yourself. Forgive them as hard as it was this week. I had to. Like, what other choice? Am I going to sit here and feel like a victim and be angry for the rest of my life? No, and I don't want you to do that either. This collaboration of souls also talks about, like I said, the people that shit on you and do bad things, you're getting rid of them. And this connect with your soul family, connect with this collaboration of souls is coming. This is like soulmate energy, twin flames, like, this is justice. So, I heard narcissist. So, say you're with somebody who's very narcissistic. You've gone through hell. It is extremely hard to get away or move on from a narcissist. Living proof. But, like, she got joked. So, there's a lot of emotions here. I'm sorry if that was triggering. I feel like some of you might be tearing up here, but you've come this far. You're going to get justice for that. This collaboration of souls is your one coming in. Befriend the word polarize. Take time for yourself. Isolate. Protect the fuck out of your energy. Protect it. Because even from family members, I just shuffled this wrong. One side up, one side down. I just fucked it all up. 1 second. Family members, friends, coworkers, it doesn't matter. If they make you feel bad about yourself, if they're a fucking energy vampire, or if you just don't feel good around them, you don't be around them any more than you have to, and don't feel guilty about that. That's your soul protecting you. That's your instincts protecting you. Or perhaps you just need a minute to chill. Maybe you're not ready for love just yet. But this collaboration of souls is coming. Celebrate your wins. Your victory is, especially if someone like, I do feel like some of you have been pretty wronged out here. I did hear narcissist. So your win is getting out. Oh, this is calling to me. Justice card right side up with that. Everything that you've gone through, that you've done in your life that hurt you, it was to make you better and push you towards a soul that understands that, has compassionate energy for what you've endured, because they've endured too. It's like finally you both getting what you actually deserve within each other. Woohoo! Divine Masculine coming in. You could be the Divine Masculine watching this, or your Divine Masculine is stepping up to the plate, honey child. Or you're the Divine Masculine stepping up. Your soul shines. Yeah. This Divine Masculine is going to be all lit up about you, or you're the Divine Masculine, all lit up about the Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine in this Scorpion new moon is like getting a swift kick in the butt from spirit to get moving. What does your soul say? Yes, they're listening. Like, my soul feels, they're in, the Divine Masculines are like, this isn't my thing. They're finally seeing that. They're finally realizing that they need to do something about it. If they've been, rather isolated, not talking, you've been in separation, they're recognizing in this time that you light them up. That no matter how much time goes by, or what distance, or what fucking happens, they can't get over you. They can't move on. The sacred flow of yes. This is... There's so much fear, especially when it comes to love in the collective. Like I said, a lot of you have been burned and scorned, and that was a part of Mercury retrograde. Tower moments and learning the hard lessons, and spirit kicking out people in our life that were really shitty and aren't going to come with us anymore. So a lot of us have been going through it. Don't be jaded. Don't allow the pain of your past to block your forward movement. Clear out that suitcase and make room, because you got good shit coming. good stuff. I'm trying not to swear, but today, yeah, Jupiter, this is about using that soul wisdom, those life lessons that you've learned, and turning it into dating or finding or making a choice about someone. Are you happy? Does this person make your soul sing? Are you fulfilled? Capricorn, so there could be some codependencies here, or a lot of sexual energy, or this could be your literal sign. Cappies, caps off to you. Capricorns out there. Got Pisces. Allow that creativity to flow. Follow your own lead here. Set your own standards, but this is having deep feelings as well. There's somebody. Moon. There's some illusions. Perhaps you haven't told your person how you feel, or they haven't told you how they feel, or you're not sure if this person is reciprocating. You're unsure about love, or you're not seeing it coming. Ooh, Saturn. Some of you out there making a plan. I feel like it's the divine masculine, either thinking about a plan or making one. Ooh, Earth pact. And we have Mercury. So you could be an Earth sign. You could have had a tower moment through Mercury retrograde. Mars fighting for your freedom out here. Definitely resonates to me. I'm an Earth sign too. Fire. This is talking about your passions, following what lights your soul up. And I also feel like when you do meet this counterpart, it's going to be like sparks are flying. Love at first sight. A lot of sexual energy. If you already feel that for someone, this is definitely your reading. Leo, gaining that courage to open yourself up to love and be willing to go for it. Taurus, defending your own honor. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with making sure you're sure about someone and taking your time. Let's go to believe in your own magic for some advice for you out there. Oh, what a sweet little old couple walking hand in hand, holding hands. They gotta be like 80. Oh my god, that's cute. Especially old couples. You know, they've spent their whole life together, and look, they're still holding hands. That's sweet. I love love. That's why I fight so hard. Anyway, what advice does the collective need at this time? This is a very active cemetery today. Lots of dogs. Library, take control of your own narrative. Yes, like I said. You don't have to do what everyone else did, or what your parents say, or what expectations were placed before your birth. That's not your role, honey child. It never was. You were born to be different. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. You were meant to break the rules, to inspire the people behind you to follow their own soul. You're very spiritual. You have a very spiritual purpose here. Raindrops, take a chance on them. Ooh, so this could be somebody very different, or you're just so scared and guarded that you are afraid to take a risk. Spirit's like, you gotta leave that comfort zone. Do you want happiness? Do you see those fairies dancing around them? The Spirit is pushing you towards someone here. Either you're dragging your feet and procrastinating out of fear, and they're kind of calling you out, or this is warning you when that person comes in. Don't be guarded. Don't be jaded. Open up. Morning, the world awaits you. This is a new you, a new start. You really had a lot of tower moments come and crash, and you've had a really difficult time here. And things are changing in a good way for you. Mural, be your own first priority. This is choosing yourself, choosing real love, choosing what you want and your passions and your true joy, and spending time in that energy. You don't owe anyone any explanations. Nostalgia, you're thinking about the past. You're thinking about the relationships. If you're somebody that's very spiritual or going through a spiritual change, people in your life might not be very understanding. Or if you're breaking up with someone, you're like looking back on it, and you could be getting sad. So there's the energy here of needing to step back and not think back anymore and think ahead. Put all your energy ahead. We have Throne. Your potential is endless. Yes, you're a boss lady, boss dude. You were meant to be here doing your own thing. Big things are coming for you. Got soulmates popping up. We'll see if it comes out again. Yeah, big love. This is like a power couple here, sitting on them thrones. Yeah, you're working hard. Keep working hard on growing yourself, spiritually evolving as a person, balancing yourself out, spending time with yourself. Work hard. I heard work hard, play hard. So maybe you need to go out and have some fun because you're working too hard for some of you. But Spirit is definitely recognizing that you have been putting the work in here. Yeah, you put the work in, so this new life is starting. You've deaded the past. You've cleaned out your suitcase, or you're in the process of doing that, or gaining up the courage. And that new life is going to come in well for you. New love, I'm hearing. Yeah, you could be in the public eye. Your person could be in the public eye. Or this is a refreshment of your public opinion. But right now, you're kind of taking a step back, collecting yourself, gathering your confidence, gathering your strength, really doing that healing work. It's like you're in prepare mode. Like, like me, something is coming, or you're preparing for something, but it's not the right time. You still need a little rest. This could also be a sign to you, perhaps you need to get more sleep. Guilty. Yeah, you've been going round and round and round in your head. Or cycles took a long time to break. You could be recognizing this now and trying to end those cycles. Stretch my legs out here. They're falling asleep. To me, this is also talking about somebody you can't forget about. Like, this is definitely a soul connection. Can't get them out of your mind, no matter what you do. I'm hearing. Woo, poised. It's like you're just about to leap. Either leap for love, or you're just about to meet someone. Just about to start something. That lady has a little dog, like a little dinky little dog, and then a medium-sized dog, and the little dog looks so funny next to the other one. Anyway, everybody walks their dogs here. Miss my Daisy. Well, you have unfinished business with something or someone. That could be also why you're poised and why you haven't moved. A cycle still is closing out. Why? Ooh. Okay, so this could be a love connection. Either somebody like electronically over the internet, someone you're secretly crushing on. Why can't I forget about this person? Why do I feel like I need to go back? Some of you are asking yourself that. Ooh, you're waiting to have inner peace. You're waiting, I heard waiting for a sign here. Or this person fills you up with peace in a way nobody ever has. And if you don't know them yet, this is what you will feel. Yeah, this is this is definitely, if you don't believe in twin flames, it's a soulmate. But I definitely feel like this is a twin flame connection. You're hearing about your twin flame. Ooh, some of you out there are just working on building that solid foundation within yourself and in your life. Especially if you're the Divine Masculine. I feel like Divine Masculine is trying to make room for this Divine Feminine, or preparing to come in with a serious offer, wanting something solid. Or they will be pushed to do something by Spirit. Ooh, exchanging gifts. I feel like around Christmas time, this union is going to come in. A Divine Masculine could be coming to visit you for Christmas. Oh, to the sea. So you could be at this could be a long distance. Some of you might have to move. I feel like that might be happening around December. But this also just represents somebody on a fool's journey and just allowing spirit to direct them. This is somebody who's going to be very flexible for you. I don't know what kind of lifestyle you lead, or if you're wondering how it's all going to work. I feel like, to me, this is like, remember how I said we will figure it out? I feel like this person is going to be that, like, whatever differences are between you, they're going to be willing to bend and give. This is equal give and take here to me. Let's close it out with the Light Seers Tarot. Closing messages for the celeb reading for the collective. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Some of you out there are cutting out karmics, cutting out those people, setting those boundaries. Like, you don't get to question me. I don't have to explain myself. Cutting out the bullshit and what everybody expects of you and choosing yourself. And some of you, this is literally cutting out other people so that you can come in and make a love offer, especially if you're Divine Masculine. Page of Cups. A lot of you might be daydreaming a lot, or they just, some of you might feel like you don't know how this is going to work, or like when pigs fly, it's like, I don't have a shot in hell. Some of you out there are still not confident to go towards a love interest. You could be gaining here, or you're just in your head about this person a lot. Or if you don't know a specific person, it's like an idea. You're up in your head about what kind of person you want, or what kind of relationship you want. We have Queen of Wands. So you could be thinking about somebody who's very artistic. This is a very free spirit, boss, bitch energy. Not that they're a bitch, but like get shit done. Hard worker, creates magic, very passionate. This Girl is on Fire by Alicia Keys is playing in my head right now. This could be a feminine, a masculine really looks up to. Either you're the masculine or you're the feminine. Whatever one you are, you're masculine, or this is who you're thinking of. There's a lot of adversity, a lot of difference between you and this Queen of Wands. Okay, so we could have a different situation. For some of you, it's a third party. You have somebody very frosty, very cold, cutting you out. This could be someone you're with and just doesn't give you affection. They don't have affection for you. Or this could be that Queen of Wands cut you out. And could be why you're feeling like you want to come back around. Or you cut this person out even though you see them as the Queen of Wands. Or this is two females for a masculine is choosing between someone who's very cold, cutthroat, and somebody very warm and passionate. There's going to be a lot of adversity if a masculine is debating between two feminine energies. It's going to be a climb. It's going to be a difficult process to get away from one towards the other. It's going to be a big mess. There could be a lot of competition. Or this is somebody who is so caught up about their anxiety and stress that they're battling themselves and not putting any forward movement. Ooh, King of Wands. Twin flames. Yes, King of Wands is a bad mother F. Just like the Queen of Wands is a bad mother F. This is people who follow their passions. Very spiritual. Very good in business. Powerhouse couple, like I said. Four of Wands. This is creative work environment. This is like creating passion projects or having a lot of passion for each other. It's like you're moving away from something very frosty and cold to something very warm that's going to grow and flow and be your counterpart. This is beautiful. What else do we need to know about this love connection and this reading? The Ten of Wands wanted to pop. We'll see if it comes out. And the Six of Wands keeps wanting to pop. Judgment, yeah. It's like some of these masculines need to divorce. I feel like that divorce is coming in. Judgment is also could be leaving relationships. getting what you need to make a move, like a physical move. I heard what goes around comes around. So if you're waiting to get free from somebody or a karmic, I feel like that's going to happen so that you can go towards your counterpart. Or this is that tower moment of a breakup. Why did this breakup happen? Because Spirit is making room for your divine counterpart. If you won't make room for him, Spirit will. 5 of Pentacles. This is despair to me. Especially if you're like getting divorced, going through a breakup. This is a divine masculine energy to me is very in the dark night of the soul. Knowing it needs to end, but also heartbroken because they're looking back on the happy moments. Yeah, why did this happen? What do I do? What does this all mean? This could be energy you're coming out of or currently feeling. Ooh, work partnership here. Collaboration again. You got collaboration 3 times. So it's like either Spirit's coming in to push you towards the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Could be also a love powerhouse couple who work together. I feel like that's going to go well if you're wondering about that. Or you need to end a work partnership to go towards a love interest, or you might meet them at work. Tell me more about this 3 of Pentacles. Or this could be, again, referencing third-party issues that are putting this divine masculine in despair, making them feeling like they're losing their opportunity here. Yeah, somebody very heartbroken, trying to heal. King of Wands, trying to make themselves free. Trying to become that free spirit. Or literally trying to get free. 6 of Swords. It's like you gotta like I said, clear out that suitcase. This person is holding a closed suitcase. But in this card, I feel like the suitcase is empty. Like this person has cleaned out their suitcase. Their eyes are closed. Spirit is pulling them. Archangel Michael is... When I see crows, that's my symbol for who's trying to speak to me. So I feel like this person is just letting Spirit and the angels lead them. Trying to just take it on faith. That they're going to... Yeah. They feel very happy. Or you feel very happy about someone. I just feel stuck energy. For some reason, the unions aren't happening right now because there's some spiritual growth that needs to happen or some physical things that need to end. But I do feel like you're very happy. Yeah, the Hanged Man. It's just not the right time. You make each other happy. You want each other. I feel like you're each other's end game. But for some reason, there isn't movement. And I don't think there will be until around Christmas, like I said. But the Sun, this is a good omen. You make each other happy. This is true happiness. And like I said, if you don't know this person, you might meet them around Christmas at a party. 3 of Cups. Or through family and friends. This person has deep feelings for you. And you have deep feelings for them or will. When you meet this person, you're going to want to run towards them. Or this is you right now having deep feelings for someone and you want to run towards them, but for some reason you can't. There's stuck energy. Knight of Cups. Somebody wanting to make an offer, but maybe they just don't feel like it can be solid right now. They wouldn't have enough to offer. Ten of Swords and the Emperor. So yeah, you're facing a lot of hardships. You're going through a lot of pain. And you're trying to take your power back. Whether this is karmic energy, life lessons. It's like you're trying to stand back up before you come in and make this offer. Yeah. This is 2 of Cups. Divine counterpart. Yeah, for sure. The Hierophant and Temperance. This is somebody you're going to marry or you see marriage with. That's going to bring peace, but I do feel like you're very different, like yin and yang, which is kind of represented. But I do feel like that's going to still be a successful union. Difference doesn't break marriages. Mindsets do. Nine of Pentacles. You're going to gain what you need to get free of that stuck energy. Or this is you finally finding the one. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are literally waiting on money. Or this is you and your energy trying to build your own life up. Figure out who you are before you come. Or to have something more solid to offer when you do. Last two. The Magician in reverse. Ooh. This isn't exactly what you manifested in your life when you sat down and you pictured what love would look like. It's not exactly what you thought it was. But oh, you want it. I think you have been trying to manifest it in the past, but you're not doing that right now. Yeah, because you know and feel something's coming. Like I said this in the beginning of the reading. Yeah, Tower moment. That person is coming into your life. I feel like this union for you is going to be around December. You're building and you're preparing which way that is. If it's mentally, physically, you're building up towards Christmas. Either you're the one making the move or a move is going to be made on you. But I feel it coming in my bones. And you should really check out this CD because I feel like there's a lot of messages for you, the collective. It is Celine Dion, Falling Into You. A very old CD. Again, I found it at a thrift store. But if you want to grab a pen, I'll read the songs to you. Just hit the pause button. Go grab a pen. Alright. Number 1. It's all coming back to me now. Number 2. Because you loved me. Number 3, falling into you. Number 4, make you happy. Number 5, seduces me. Number 6, all by myself. Number 7, declaration of love. Number 8, dreaming of you. Number 9, I love you. Number 10, if that's what it takes. Number 11, I don't know. Number 12, river deep, mountain high. I love that song. Number 13, call the man. And number 14, fly. I'm telling you, every song has a message for you. I know Celine Dion isn't everyone's favorite, but she has a pretty voice. And these are pretty powerful songs if you listen to the words and the messages. And it found me to find you. And I followed this literally blindly. And this was owned by the blind, who has to take things by faith every day. So there's a lesson in everything. Trust what you feel, not what you know. See that? Alright, everyone, thanks for hanging in. I know this was a really long reading, but it's been a long week. I'll try to do another one a bit later. I'm going to go visit some friends. It's Friday night. So see you all soon. Bye!